Hot mic.
Hello and welcome to episode 166 of Comedians Interviewing Musicians. My name is Becky Jo Neal. This is my incredible co-host Kim Stacy.
Sup?
And we are joined by the incredibly talented Melissa Gail Klein and friends. Melissa, would you like to I almost said interview yourself? Would you like to interview yourself? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Would you like to
friends?
interview yourself? We're going to get out of here.
I'm Melissa Gail Klein, and I'm a banjo and flute player and a singer. And this is The Morning Dew. It's my bands, Jacqueline May and John Clayton. And we're here to hang out with you and play some music.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you spending your time. And thank you again to Jacqueline and Jonathan. We appreciate you. And you got this killer setup going on with this very like ethereal, nymphy, like blue backlight and these sort of like warm interior. Where are you at right now?
Jacqueline, we're at Jacqueline's house. Will you share a little bit?
Yeah, it's my house.
She's like, yeah, whatever. I live in a really cool.
Yeah, this is my crib. What's up?
It's a fairy castle.
I do live in heaven.
This is the music room. We jam here. We have Wednesday night rehearsal here. Lots of pizza is had here. Lots of baths with flower petals are taken here in this house. Not in this room. No.
Just it's part of the pizza night thing.
Yeah, that's the best band rehearsal ever. Just eating pizza in a flower bath. Like,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
What kind of pizza is the go-to order for the band? Like, what do you guys, where do you order from and what do you order?
Via 313 gluten-free Stooges, which my belly is so full with right now.
Gluten-free! Yes!
Kim's made a friend. Kim's got the celiac.
I got the celiac. Let's be clear. Everything I eat makes me hurt. I'm allergic to everything.
So sorry, honey.
No, it's okay. I just bought myself an IBS bracelet and I'm so excited about it.
Oh, what?
Because you know how they have those bracelets that will let you know like someone's allergic to something or they have a condition. I found one for IBS. It's the most ridiculous thing. Like, why would anyone need to know that I have IBS?
You do not have a Surgeon General's bracelet. Okay,
you
so
if
you're passed out in a park somewhere, someone's gonna look at your bracelet and be like, oh my gosh, she's diabetic, she needs insulin. No, she's IBS.
No.
She needs
she needs a bathroom?
Like a vitamin. Like
yeah. No, my hope is I'll be speeding on my way home because I have IBS. I get pulled over. I show the cop my bracelet and he says, oh no, I'm so sorry. You have a medical condition. Go ahead. And then I can just go home.
I mean, you also
know what it says.
You could also just shit your pants in front of the cop and be like, I have IBS.
Becky Jo, I'm trying to change my past. Okay?
Fair.
I've already done it. I'm trying to write a new book.
I mean, all I can think of when I think about Surgeon General's bracelet is that one, Are You Afraid of the Dark, where this girl haunts a hospital because she was allergic to penicillin and they gave her penicillin and she died in the hospital and everyone was like, oh my God, this little girl's haunting a hospital. Terrified me. Did not like those bracelets. Any hoozle. Thanks to our patrons and sponsors. We appreciate you. Hope you all have the proper Surgeon General's. Is that really, is it a surgeon? Am I saying that right? Earl's watching. Oh, hi, Earl. Let us know if Surgeon General is the proper term or if I'm just talking out of my ass, because that's pretty common.
I don't know. I like it. Surgeon General.
Thanks to our patrons and sponsors who are watching and everyone who's tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. If you're having a good time, the Venmo for Melissa and Friends is literally at the bottom there. It's Militia. What is wrong with me today? Melissa Klein -7.
Different vibes.
Yeah. Melissa interviewing.
Her medical bracelet. She needs a medical bracelet.
My bracelet would just say dipshittery.
It would just say.
No. Yeah. If you're having a good time, please tip Melissa. And if you do the fist bump and the mermaid emoji, you'll find out why. And if you're a real fan, you already know. Thanks again for tuning in. And we would like to hear from Melissa, Jacqueline, and Jonathan. What have you guys been doing in quarantine? How have you been staying entertained? How have you stayed creative? Gotten into any new hobbies?
Well, I got into rock climbing actually.
Ooh.
It happened right at the start, a little before quarantine, and then quarantine hit, and I was just like climbing giant mountains. So that was a good way to deal with, the fear and stress
Like
and all.
real rocks?
Yeah, real rocks. My partner is
Dang.
a rock climber, so he kind of got me into it, and I got addicted, and we had some intense and wonderful adventures, some scary adventures.
Have you fallen?
Yes, but with the ropes, so I didn't fall very far.
I
Luckily.
wouldn't be here to do this podcast if I was rock climbing. I would just I have hurt myself doing just less stupid things. I mean,
It is
it's just
stupid.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Not that rock climbing is stupid. I'm saying I have walked. I'm not saying that your hobbies.
No,
it's
you did say that.
terrifying.
It's a little bit of a dumb thing to do, but it's really fun.
No, it's gotta be fun. I am not cat-like, so I can't
I know.
climb. I have a lot of contract restrictions. Yeah, and when I
did
mean
worry for my
contract, I mean
fingers,
body.
Playing banjo, I was concerned for a little bit because they would get really sore the fingers, sticking them in the rock.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
But
Also,
maybe,
what if you touch something dance?
Yeah, but if you have the calluses, maybe that's a
It's
benefit.
kind of, yeah, it is. I'm from New York, so I interrupt a lot. Sorry.
No, don't even. Do not apologize to Kim and I about interrupting. We are the
okay, great.
We're just aggressive women, so we interrupt a lot.
Okay, good. Then we're on the same team.
I've never been apologized to. That was more like a Rebecca mirror. You should have been saying sorry for interrupting this poor person for the last 20 minutes. Sorry about that. You're so sweet.
Good.
What have the other two of you been up to? Did anybody get into bread making or landscape painting?
I've been gardening my socks off.
I love
yes,
that.
gardening. What's your garden?
I have a permaculture garden. I have a whole bunch of roses and herbs, and it's been really a lot of fun. Also, I got crazy on Duolingo. I'm doing Norwegian and Finnish.
She's obsessed with Finnish.
Go to Finland, I don't know. It's a Finnish inferno around here.
Oh my gosh, I want to learn how to speak Swedish so bad because I'm I don't know, a ridiculous amount of Swedish, and I only know how to say wheat means shit, and then kisa means pee. So.
Yeah, Kim's uncle is the Swedish chef from Sesame Street. Real talk.
From the Muppets.
From the Muppets. Whatever puppets. Wow. They're puppets.
Cool.
No. He's not. She's joking. I wish.
Wouldn't it be fun? That would be the best rumor we ever started on this podcast. That you
is
were
that my uncle is the Swedish chef?
Yeah, not the voice of the Swedish chef, not the guy who made the puppet.
The puppet.
The actual.
The physical puppet. That makes a lot of sense for who I am.
I mean,
John. Yeah.
Okay. I decided to remain essential and work my ass off the whole time.
There he goes.
Traded a bunch of cryptos, made a shit ton of money.
Yes.
GameStop stock, so I'm working the market, But yeah, I've got gardens and chickens, and I'm ready for the apocalypse, so we're good.
Yeah, he's like,
yes, we're going to your place.
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Woo! Can I get an amen?
Yeah, that's the gay preppers. Gay preppers say that. They just, when they don't want to fit in with other preppers, they're just like, I'm a gay prepper, but how do I say that? If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. On that note, we should hear a song from Melissa.
I'm having so much fun, by the way. I'm crying as my
Yay! Let's do it. Yeah, let's do a restart. Let's have a song and then we'll come back start again.
With more tears. It'll be great.
And sing you a serious song.
I love
kind of serious. I don't know. Is it serious? I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Here we go.
What's it called?
It's called Float Like a Pebble, and it's going to be on our upcoming EP called Home. So here it is. John, will you want to sing? Yeah. Float like a pebble in the golden morning. Go to the place where the dreams are dawning. Go to the cliff where the waves are crashing. Stand on the edge of the ledge of passion. Mark off the borders with a roll of red tape. Tear 'em down, put 'em back up in a different place. Pray in the morning to the hips of glory, blazing like a bird into another story. Die on the inside like a frozen puppet, melt in the sun on the riverbank, pretending I will not be conquered by this fear that grips me tight with icy fingers running through my hair and my eyes. 'Cause I have spent a lot of time just running from this fear of mine. So bring it to me, serve it up, I've had enough. And oh, won't you find me? Won't you find me? And won't you leave? And oh, don't you need me? Don't you go needing me? Don't you? Bird-headed lady with a pregnant belly, down on her knees in a backstreet alley. Gunshot blast through the windswept valley, many nights just to run it from this fear of mine. So bring it to me, serve it up, I've had enough. Hello, how did this happen? Well, I wasn't planning on you. Have you looked in the mirror? Tell me, what did you see there? Whoa. What is the shape of my longing? Will I be received like a piece of the puzzle, outstanding and awful, standing in doorways and pacing the hallways, and oh, how could it be? What is the size of my sorrow? Is it really this big? Could it be as tall as a building, vacant and leaning into the sea? A 1, 2, 3, 4. I will not be conquered by this fear that grips me tight with icy fingers running through my hair and mine. 'Cause I have spent too many nights just to run it from this fear of mine. So bring it to me. I've had enough. Won't you find me? Won't you find me? Won't you leave? And oh, don't you love me? Don't you love me? Don't you? You.
Ah, so
through.
good.
Thanks.
We're obsessed with you. Thanks again for joining us. If you're having a good time, people listening, please Venmo at Melissa-Klein-7 or Melissa Gail Klein at gmail.com on PayPal with a fist bump and a mermaid so they know it's real and that you listen to the show. Also, Alyssa Crawford, earlier when I said militia instead of Melissa, she was like, the Melissa militia. And now I think we have a new playground like word scramble. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Pretty dope. I'm here for it. Oh, this is the segment of our show where Kimberly gets to ask whatever the hell she wants because she's done the research. She's our resident internet Nancy Drew. And she's that friend you call, you know, you've got a Tinder date and you don't really know much about him because he's only got 3 pictures and half of them have 3/4 of his friends in them. And you don't really know. So you send his information to Kimberly. She finds it out. She sleuths it out like the sneaky little catfish that she is. And she is our resident Stan mail questionnaire. So Kimberly,
Already best friends with their mom. I've got it.
She's got it.
Yeah.
Take it
Tell
away,
you
my
what his
darling.
fingerprints look like. Thank you. Okay, so I just want to say that your photos of you as a mermaid, you lived out my fantasy of what I wanted to be when I grew up, and that was a mermaid. I'm obsessed with the Little Mermaid. And I mean, mostly I really want to be Ursula, but that's more of a now thing. But when I was growing up, was definitely wanting to be a mermaid and be Ariel. So I want to know what mythical creature you connect with the most, as in like mermaids not a creature in my mind.
I have to go with fairy though. Yeah, I really like fairies. I believe in fairies. Can you hear me?
I believe in fairies.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
Yes,
they're real.
yeah,
And I
for
love
sure. Yeah, I had an obsession with fairies when I was in middle school, and that would be like the only thing that I could draw. And then I looked back at some of those photos and was like, these fairies are scary. They were very disproportionate. And I was like, if I saw this in real life, I would call everybody. I would need an adult. What about y'all? Do you have a mythical creature that you connect with the most?
Myself, the bear.
Did you just say yourself?
As far as a mythical creature goes that I relate to, it's the bear.
The bear.
Who's the bear? Okay. I thought you just said you're the mythical creature. I was like, yes,
John is
done.
kind of a mythical creature. He is.
Yeah,
He's a magical mythical creature himself.
I love
He
that.
definitely has a mythical beard. You've got this like very awesome. He's
Like in
seen some
present,
shit.
though.
It's
Yeah,
Yes.
real. It's the real deal.
He's got
Yeah.
stories.
I would ask for wishes for sure.
Yeah.
Can you
Pet
get
the
what
beard.
Uh,
He said, "What?"
what? It just
No, it's true.
happened.
Wish.
Okay. What also? Oh, yes. We need to hear your mythical creature.
Exactly.
Oh, you know, when I was a kid, I used to be really into flying horses. I just thought that having a Pegasus to ride around would be the coolest thing ever.
Right?
That would-
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Like as if a horse wasn't powerful enough. Strap some wings on it. It doesn't need horsepower. It's got wings.
Mhm.
Come on, horsepower joke. Hey,
She's soft butch. She knows cars.
she knows cars. Uh, also, part two of this question. What kind of, for everybody, what did you want to be when you grew up, but like when you were really, really young? So like when I was like 3, I wanted to be a mermaid. What did everybody else want to be?
If I could
I hope
continue
someone
my
says
theme,
accountant.
Yeah, go Jacqueline. I was like, I don't know the answer.
I really wanted to be a jockey. And like, you know, this is related to the whole Pegasus thing.
Yeah,
I really wanted to be a jockey.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I love that. That's super cool.
I think we can make this dream come true for you. I feel like we know people. I feel like, would you be okay with riding a dog, like a large dog, instead of a horse?
I mean, it would have to be like a Saint Bernard that was very friendly.
Yeah, no, we can make that happen. I have more connections with large dogs than I do with horses, so
That sounds
you're going to be the best dog jockey there ever was.
Dog jockey.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Have your
special.
people talk to my people.
Perfect. My people is Becky.
My people is some guy that lives behind the HB. You don't want to know my people.
Right. Jonathan? Oh, I can't hear the mic.
What have we muted on it?
Check
Oh, there we go.
There
I
we go.
wanted to be a vet, as in a veterinarian on the space station.
On the
Space vet?
space-
Somehow I thought they would have horses up there by now. But then beyond that, I decided to be a musician, and that dream came true. So here I am.
They're very similar.
People.
Yeah, they're very similar.
That's
That is-
incredible.
A veterinarian in space.
Yeah, who's
That-
gonna like you think about like, oh, the main issue with space travel is what if my dog gets sick? That's like that is my you think I'm being sarcastic. I'm not. I would be like, I can't go to space. Who's gonna feed my dog? You, dumbass.
You?
No.
Absolutely not. She's coming with me. I'm sorry, my cat just discovered a paper bag. This is her first time. And then there it goes. And then look, and she,
The noise. That was like
yeah. I mean, she's living her best life. Who's gonna stop her?
Good. Yeah, we're obsessed with cats over here. My cat's
Well-
obsessed with strings. She has her special string.
Oh, Celine Dion is my cat, and she's very special. Let's be real here. terrifying and crazy. And I don't know. Now
She does have a very intimidating glare. Like Celine is like, don't. Like that's just how she looks. Just like, don't. Like,
you ever thought that a cat could eat your soul? It's Celine Cat. So recently, as in last year recently, no, 2019 recently. I keep forgetting that we're in 2021.
yeah, 2020 was canceled. Delete.
2020 just feels like this is a continue of it. It's just part 2 for me. But in 2019, you were cleaning out your childhood room and you got all these amazing 90s and early 2000s CDs, which you take a picture of them and it's 1,000% my CD collection. So you've got like In Sync, Jewel, Third Eye Blind. When did you notice that your taste in music started to change?
Well, I grew up listening to a lot of like my mom's 60s and 70s music. So my first favorite musician was Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
And then I certainly got into like the Backstreet Boys and all that.
Yeah.
I think my first like record that I like was obsessed with was by Edwin McCain. You know that song's like I'll be your name.
I saw him in
He's so
concert.
good.
Oh my gosh. With my first boyfriend, he came to Vermont and sang a concert in this little place. And I talk about it all the time. And everyone's like,
Oh,
who is that? And I was like, he sang right to me.
dude,
I'll
I'm
be your crying shoulder.
I'm super jealous. So for me, it wasn't like it changed. There was like I think what would objectively be called. I don't know if there is objective music, but good music mixed in with like the
Yeah,
Spice Girls.
trash.
Maybe that's good music to other people, but
Yeah,
woven together for most of my adolescence there.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like, or I mean, we can call them like our guilty pleasures or whatever it is. But yeah, I feel like I've had the same thing, right? I still go back to those classic pops with like
Yeah.
all that stuff. Third Eye Blind is still like one of my
I like Third Eye Blind, yeah.
yeah. Saw them in
And Incubus and
embarrassing. So then also you threw away some of your stuff, which is funny. It was like, okay, Pogs, Ouija board, and Furby and Britney Spears all went in the garbage. What is something that you would keep? Like, I mean, not something that you own, but like something, a fad or whatever from the 90s, early 2000s that you would like,
I just
it's
thought
got
of
a
like
special place in your
this really cool like seat belt that I had from Hot Topic with like bottle caps on it. Like that was pretty.
Yes, I love the seatbelt belt.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those and I love them. Also, I just bought a lot of dresses from Hot Topic recently because when I was in high school, they didn't have online shopping.
Mhm.
And now that I'm an adult and I can, get drunk and go on the internet, I just live my best 13-year-old girl dream. Go on Hot Topic and buy a bunch of shit I don't need. It's amazing.
Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's
I highly recommend it. And then my last question is, so you did gymnastics for a really long time and saw a couple of videos of you doing things that I don't know, I've only seen monkeys do and just like crazy flips and all that. Nowadays, what makes you flip out, but in a not cool way? Like, what is something that
not actually literally do flips, but like get
yeah, that you're like, yeah, you won't flip out physically, but mentally,
like injustice.
yes. Ah. And I feel like you like recycling a lot too, and single-use plastics, which I appreciate. That's what like the caption was under that. And it's like, what a great segue of just here's a video of me flipping, and now that I have your attention, stop using single-use plastic. It's like, That's yeah. Well,
Is there something that makes you flip out in like a good way?
and that was the second part of my question, Becky. Joe,
I'm psychic.
you're psychic. What makes you flip out in joy?
Playing music.
That's so sweet. Why did I
Making
expect
art,
it to be like
you know.
peanut butter? Of course, it's like my craft.
Yeah, that's so sweet. What about Jonathan? What makes you flip out in a bad way, and what makes you flip out in a good way?
Kind of flipping out in a bad way over experimental gene therapy taking place on the public until 2023. I'm kind of flipping out on that one, but that would be the bad way that concerns me. The good way, the things that cause me to flip out are after it rains and the garden really explodes and I have too much food and I don't know what to do and I get to give it away to my. That's a good feeling.
That's the best.
Oh, that's funny. Jack. Oh,
Yeah, we have, for some reason, this mic keeps popping out. We lost you for a second there, Jacqueline. Oh, no.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go.
yeah, there
Now
we
she's
go.
back.
All right.
There's Jack.
Oh, so I can't think of too many things that make me flip out in a bad way. But the other day, the kitty cat got a giant alligator lizard in the garden. It was like a big lizard, and I was like, "Kitty, that lizard needs to reproduce." but this
That
ends
was in
well.
a bad way, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it
Yeah,
was,
the cat is now trapped inside. She's not allowed to go out because of her like lizard habit.
yeah.
Poor
Lizard
thing.
today keeps the kitty happy.
Yeah.
But
Little
anyway,
mad.
flip out in a good way. All my roses are blooming, and I'm way too obsessed.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
She's obsessed with her garden, and her garden's so beautiful. I wish y'all could see it. It's
I'm sure.
Yeah. With roses, I can't. I have herbs, but when it comes to like flowers, I can't.
They're
I haven't
hard.
got. Flowers are hard.
It's true.
Yes, roses for
Yeah.
Wednesday night bath.
they are.
They're roses for all the people, for all the purposes, all the time.
There's a lot. Of
All-purpose
Yeah.
roses.
Yeah, please save a piece of gluten-free pizza and just a tiny tub with some roses in it.
Come over after this. Just come on over.
Yes, on it. We're all vaccinated. Let's get in a tub and eat pizza.
I'll stick you in the sauna.
Yeah.
It'll be groovy.
Oh,
Well,
gosh,
hell
I
yeah.
love-
Well, speaking
Uh,
of groovy,
Yes, speaking of groovy, who's ready for a couple more songs?
I'm in your brain, Kimberly. We're gonna hear
Not
2 more
getting my-
songs. I will. Okay, intellectual property is like, it's real. I don't really know where I was going with that joke, but it didn't exist. Any hoozle. We're gonna hear a couple more songs from Melissa Gail Klein. If you want to, please tip. The Venmo and PayPal are tickered below this video. Be sure to use a fist bump and a mermaid emoji so they know it's from the show. Enjoy a couple more songs and we'll be back with the game.
Let's play Worth, so no cello. I'm playing 2 songs, right? Okay. So this next song is called Worth. And it's gonna be also on the new EP. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for having, for listening and being here on this fun and silly interview. Love it. All right, John, will you start us off? Are we tuned up?
Nobody ever told you how much it's gonna hurt. Nobody ever told you know where you're going, and I don't know where you've been, but I know if you like me, you've been looking within. You know that your beauty you cannot see with your eyes. It's more of a feeling, something you can't define. 'Cause you can't trade money, you can't trade money for love. You got real worth, honey, it's more than you ever dreamed of. No, you can't trade money, you can't trade money for love. You got real worth, honey, it's more than you ever dreamed of. And I know that you hate me, and you think that I'm blind, but I can see through you. I can see through your mind. I can see through your self-doubt. I can see through your fear, straight to your pulsing heart, where you hide all your tears. 'Cause you can't trade money, you can't trade money for love. You got real worth, honey, it's more than you ever dreamed of. No, you can't trade money, you can't trade money for love. You got real worth, honey, it's more than you ever dreamed of. Nobody ever told you that it doesn't have to hurt. Nobody ever told you just what you're worth. Thanks. This next song is called Not Mine. Let's just tune it up real quick. Yeah, so we are working on this new EP. We got John and Jacqueline on it, and super talented bass player named Dana, and friend Clayton on the drum set, and then hand percussion by our friend Bruno. So that should be coming out in around August. So stay tuned for that. Child of the dawn, you walk with me beyond the shores of dark and bright. A place that has no words, the place where we have birth that guides us through the night. Holding out your hands, you trace the contours of my face and tell me how precious I am. Living in this place, one that we create, and hoping that it lasts. But you're not mine, and you never were. No, you're not mine, and you'll never be.
lover in the night. Dance with me beyond the shores of wrong and right. A place that has no end. A place where we can blend our boundaries. Holding me close, you sip the nectar from my cup. I'm holy. A fertile valley in the spring, my flowers bloom in ecstasy as you whisper in my ear that you're not mine and you never will. No, you're not mine and you'll never be. Cause you're not mine and you never would. I'm here to let you know that you're not mine and you'll never be. And I'm here to let you go. Let you go, let you go, let you go.
Hell yes. Thank you so much. If you are just joining us, we are here with Melissa Gail Klein and friends, John and Jacqueline. Thank you so much again for being here.
Morning
we really,
dew.
really appreciate it. The morning dew. Honestly,
Oh,
I
boy.
don't know why I feel compelled to say that in a British accent because I'm a child. Well, this is the part of our show where I again thank the patrons and sponsors. We love you, mean it, and thank everyone who's tuning in. And also encourage you to tip on Venmo and PayPal. It is on the ticker below. Use a fist bump and a mermaid emoji so they know you listen to this podcast. All right. This is also the segment of the show where I almost choke on my own tongue because there's dust on this microphone. Jesus. We are going to play a little quiz. Every week I make up a game for the artist. They just come to me. Some are stupid, most are gems. Let's see how this one works out. We talked about it earlier, and I am also not very hip with current music. I am also like, I just, stuck in my genre, and I will not like anything. I don't want anything.
I will not leave.
I don't want it.
Leave my.
Don't want it. Yes, I am wearing socks with my dog's face on them in case you were wondering.
Stop.
Yeah.
Cute.
Just delete that. Your and your initials are MGK, which are also the initials of, not the real initials. We'll come to find out his real name here in a second, but the beloved international rapper, hip hopper, punk rocker, I don't know, tattooed idiot with a record label, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, woof is the right answer. And we are going to do a little quiz because I know nothing about him. I know Kim doesn't know much about Machine Gun Kelly. I'm assuming y'all don't because you listen to good music. So we're just going, watch me in like 5 years from now. Machine Gun Kelly like changes my life with some album that I've never heard of. I doubt it'll happen, but let's just see.
You never know.
But I also, here, I'll show you a picture of him. For the podcast listeners, why do you listen to it on a podcast format? Also, I started saying podcast instead of Googling Machine Gun Kelly. I almost Googled podcast. So that's
I would love to know what it
brain.
says when you Google podcast.
Just Google podcast. We pop up. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. The first podcast.
So this is, well, first of all, this outfit is incredible, but this is Machine Gun Kelly, not roasting the fit at all. He's been in some movies. I can't remember which movies. Oh, this is more, he's just fully tatted on dude.
He's not as bad looking as I thought he
was. No, he's very handsome. But yeah, he's definitely, he looks like Pete Davidson and David Beckham had a baby.
Never mind. I don't like Pete Davidson.
I don't either. But still,
Beckham can get
anywho,
in.
Since none of us know really anything about this person, I know he's in a movie. It'll come to me later. He's been in something, and I was like, well, that man looks famous already.
Titanic.
No, but I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, maybe he could have been the boyfriend. No, okay. The first question is, what famous actress is Machine Gun Kelly currently entangled with? I'll give you a hint.
Actress?
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a hint.
Anne Hathaway.
No, she's in some action films and she is like 35.
Megan Fox.
You're supposed to let them answer, Kim. This is about Melissa, John, and Jacqueline.
Wait, did I get it?
Yes, you're supposed to let them answer it.
I was just like joking. I never thought that.
This is a game for them to answer, Kimberly. Then we riff on their answers.
Oh, I didn't even know she was still current. I thought she was canceled.
Well, Melissa, are you a fan of Brian? Is it Brian Austin Green, the actor? Brian Austin? I always want to say Brian Taylor. Brian Austin?
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I know he was it. I'm going to get ate up by our 80s girls fans, but I think, well, he was either on, he might have been on 90210. I don't know. He was on some teen heartthrob show in the 80s and he married Megan Fox. And then basically Megan Fox left him for Machine Gun Kelly. And apparently they're very happy. No shade, but they're like one of those couples who's like 6 months into dating and they're still really into PDA and they think everyone should care about it.
Oh, he was in Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh, thank God. I was like, it's either 90210 or something, or like Saved by the Bell, and I'm gonna get eat up.
Oh, and then the first thing is you Google him, it's just Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. It's just poor man.
I mean, he's beautiful. He'll be fine. Okay, so Kimberly, we're gonna let them answer this question.
I was joking. I'm sorry. I'm brilliant.
We're gonna go back. Okay, so what do you think is the name of the record label that he is currently signed to?
Okay.
Again, the picture of this man. What record label do you think signed this man?
Are you asking us?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not allowed to play anymore.
I don't know.
Well,
Care Bear Stare.
The Care Bear. Honestly,
that should be a record label. Care Bear
Kimberly,
Stare.
You should start that. Actually, it's Bad
Or
Boy
Care Bear
Records.
snare.
Oh, like the drum?
Yeah, Care Bear
She-
snare.
But snare. And that's their whole tagline is the but.
We lost John.
He said,
John
I
was
hate
like, I'm
Machine
out.
Gun.
I'm going to go pick roses and take a bath. Goodbye.
He might have done that.
He said, good
I'm-
night.
Good night. I'll be in my
Okay.
bath.
Actually, this is interesting because he was offered this contract at South by Southwest in 2012 after he performed. And can you guess what famous rapper / entrepreneur / businessman who's changed his name 1,000 times who offered him the contract in 2012?
50 Cent.
Close.
Good guy.
It is technically a 2-word name. That most names are 2 words, but like he's changed his name multiple times. I don't know why I said that. I was like, Rebecca. Ooh, okay. Yes, actually, Andy's getting these right. Oh shit. Yeah, how dare. Okay, GQ label. No, P Diddy. He is correct. Sean Combs, P Diddy, Sean Puff Daddy, P Diddy. I don't know what his name is anymore. He changes it all the time. Sean P Diddy Combs is the one who came up to him after South by Southwest and was like, "We're getting you on Bad Boy Records." This next one is, what fast food chain did he work at up until being contracted?
Ooh, so many choices.
I will say this company is a good company, and that one of the fun things about this company is there's not a standing CEO or CFO up on their higher ups that did not start on a line position.
Gonna have to go with Chick-fil-A.
Close. It starts with a C.
Also, Melissa, your banjo was just perfectly in the window, and I thought that there was a creep in the window, and I had a small little attack, and I wanted to be like, "Oh my God, watch out!" But it's just Brian Wolf,
Lurkin.
weirdo.
I will say, Kimberly, this place is not
Gluten-free.
there are gluten-free options, but in general, what they serve is not.
Matt McIntyre hasn't said anything yet. He only said AKA Puffy.
Yeah, it's because he's on the delay. He's like 2 minutes behind.
No, I just hope that that's his guess for fast foods. Puffy.
No, it's actually Chipotle. He worked
I
at
knew it.
Chipotle for forever. And Chipotle is a surprisingly good company to work for. Who knew?
They're
They
delicious.
they really are delicious. Although I did live with a kid in college, Lovey DJ, but you gave us both bacterial pityriasis because you refused to wash your Chipotle uniform. So,
Ooh. Does anybody have like a favorite chain restaurant
yeah, what's your like
in the
best
group?
after show need fast food restaurant go to?
The Juice Box here in Austin, it's good.
Juice Box is good.
I've never been to Juice. I'm a terrible.
Oh yeah,
10 out of 10.
Kirby late at night.
Kirby Lane.
do that.
Ugh.
Kirby Lane. Oh, so
Melissa, you're agreeing with Kirby Lane?
Yeah, I'm into Kirby Lane.
I do love, because you never know what you're going to get at Kirby Lane. It,
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
like that.
no, I mean like
Pancakes.
environment wise.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
no.
it's a gamble like an IHOP is a gamble. It could be drunk people. It could be a cast of middle schoolers getting off their middle school version of Grease.
Oh,
And it's just
you never
chaos.
yeah.
Okay, and this there's 2 more. Very stupid. They're almost okay. What professional wrestler used Machine Gun Kelly's song Invincible as his walkout song? He's honestly the only WWE wrestler like I can remember.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Not that one.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, I wish. He's balder.
The Rock.
Balder than Stone Cold.
Wait, maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe he kind of
Is it
has
The
hair.
Rock?
He's been in he was in a movie with Amy Schumer.
Let's just have The Rock.
It's not The Rock.
It's not. The
Oh, I know who it is.
He's a meme also.
He's adorable.
Yeah, apparently John Cena is apparently a very nice man.
He's a very nice man. He's very cute.
Yeah, people say he's
I
a very
was on
kind
Kirby
person.
Lane with John Cena.
McIntyre got it. He's like Cena. Yeah, John Cena is apparently one very, very nice, but also really into Machine Gun Kelly. And the last
Did you know that that Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, is my roommate's uncle? Boom.
your roommate's like, stop telling people who my uncle is.
So I call him Uncle Steve. He just had a documentary come out about him. And I was like, we have to watch Uncle Steve. And she's like, he's not your uncle. I said, yes, he is.
Your roommate just Stone Cold Steve Austin punches you right in the face, like, stop talking about my uncle.
This is my uncle.
That's fair. All right, and the
Fine.
final question is, which rapper's daughter did he rap about inappropriately that led to him getting backlisted from several radio stations?
Goodness.
He basically called this rapper's daughter hot, even though she was 16, and it started like a back and forth rap battle that went along like 4 or 5 albums between the two of them, not cumulatively, but like they made diss tracks about each other for like 4 or 5 albums in a row. There were music videos. It was shady. He's also another white rapper, if that helps. There's very
Jack
few
Black.
of them.
Slim Shady.
Yes, John, it was Eminem. And
Eminem.
yeah, he called his daughter Haley hot on a track, and Eminem was like, no. Just which you
What does
shouldn't
she
do that.
look like?
Oh, she's beautiful, but I mean that she's rich.
Haley
not-
Jade.
None of us are ugly. We're all just poor.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, again, none of us are ugly. We're just poor.
She is not Eminem's daughter.
Yes, girl.
That came from that.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that one of his girls is not biologically his. I don't know. Someone at me on that. My sister would hate me. She's a huge.
Haley is 25.
This like it spanned like several years of their career where they were just stabbing at each other.
Oh, I didn't know that Machine Gun Kelly was like, I thought he was just brand new.
No, signed in 2012.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Like no one listens to. I don't even listen to me. Damn it. Oh, rappers Reese's Pieces. McIntyre, girl, that was not a joke,
Okay.
not a guess, but I'm gonna like it anyway. Anywhoozle,
I
thanks
love Reese's.
Who doesn't? We are going to hear one more song from Melissa. Then we're going to cut the live feed. Then we're going to record a super secret 10-minute bonus feature for the Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon member, please take this time to consider clicking and subscribing at that CIMP.LIVE for as little as $1 a month. You can watch all of the buffoonery that we put on there. We have a ton of content.
It's a good thing to do for your Mother's Day is coming up. It's
Yes.
Sunday, the 9th, May 9th. What a wonderful present to get your mother. Give her a Patreon membership to us.
Give your mother the anxiety of trying to catch up with all 170
And if you
episodes
do
of the
it
show.
and tell us that that's what you're doing, we'll send your mother a special Mother's Day video.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Tell us you got a Mother's Day special and we will definitely send our own cameo. That sounds like fun. I'm in.
Say, we love you, Mom.
And
Thanks.
then after that, we'll roast your mom.
Stop saying we're roasting people.
We'll just be super mean to your mom. No, absolutely not. We love moms. But we're going to hear one more song. Please, please, please tip Melissa. The Venmo and the PayPal are underneath us right now. It's at Melissa-Klein-7 or at Melissa Gail Klein. Gmail? Yes. Okay. At gmail.com. It's not pinned for me, but it's pinned for y'all. So be sure to tip with a fist bump and a mermaid so they can be sure that you listen to this episode. So without any further ado, here is the final song from Melissa and the Morning Dew.
1, 2, 3, 4. Waking up inside the page of a history book. We don't know what came before. Still, it's built into our faces. This is the story. Oh, neither of us knows. Oh, still the plot lines flowing through our lives. On the stage, the curtains open long ago. Spotlights on. Won't you say hello? Hello, hello. Polarized, I must confess. I project the flaws I can't digest. How we gonna get ourselves out of this mess? How we gonna get free from our own selves? Please don't shoot, I am you. 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 The enemy is in your head. I know it doesn't make any sense. So they say there's more to life than meets the eye. I can attest it's true. Thank you. Thanks so much for hanging out. Super fun.
That was amazing. That's so beautiful. You have wonderful harmonies.
Thank you.
Oh, so good. Once you, I don't know where Becky Joe went. Maybe she needs the
No,
idea.
sorry. My button was pressed and it was not working. Sorry. Sticky keyboard.
Someone
Thanks
get her a
again.
bracelet.
I know. My bracelet just says
Also-
again, dipshittery.
McIntyre is welcome for the reminder. So thank you for
thanks.
reminding him about Mother's Day.
100%. Oh, and Alyssa Crawford says applause emoji. So bless her. And we are about to leave, but before we leave, we do want to wish Melissa a very happy birthday. My dog is freaking out about it. Come here. Come say happy
Yay,
birthday. then.
birthdays!
Come here.
Should we
It's,
sing her happy birthday?
Oh, do you want to try?
Yeah,
Let's do
ready?
it.
5,
Ready?
6, 7, 8. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Melissa.
Thank you.
Hey,
Nailed it.
she did it. Killed it.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday. No, perfect. We hope you have an awesome day, and we hope that everyone here tips you for your birthday.
What a great birthday present. Money.
Money. Everyone wants money for their birthday.
For gluten-free pizza.
Yes. 100%. And Melissa, where can we follow you, like you? You have an EP coming out this fall, so tell us where people can get all of that information.
Yeah, you can tune in to my Instagram, Melissa Gail Klein. There's little dashes in between. Or my website, melissagailklein.com. I released a full-length album last year, and we have a bunch of YouTube videos and stuff, and Bandcamp. You can buy some t-shirts. Yeah, support us. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening.
Yes. And a shout out to Brian Wolf helping on sound and video and all that stuff. Check
Yes, we do
out
love
Greetings
him.
from Wherever podcast. Hey, Brian.
We
I
love
don't know
Brian.
what's wrong with me. I sound like T-Pain today. It's ridiculous.
Chris over the God mic. Yes,
It's
you
like,
do.
yeah, you do. And T-Pain.
It's well, thanks anyway for everyone who's watched tonight. From myself, Becky Joe, and my co-host Kim Payne. We were here tonight live with Melissa, Gail Klein, John, and Jacqueline of The Morning Dew. And we'd like to wave goodbye to y'all. Have a lovely evening. Thank you, patrons. We love you. Join us again soon next week.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. We love you. Bye. Love